Daniel had worked hard all week. He stepped into a quiet neighborhood barbershop. He expected nothing more than a relaxing haircut. But one unexpected conversation changed everything. Sometimes, life's greatest lessons appear without warning. The barber pointed toward a young boy outside. He laughed as if he knew something funny. He claimed the child wasn't very smart. Daniel didn't like hearing someone judge a kid. He quietly waited to see what would happen next. Daniel couldn't understand the barber's confidence. The boy looked polite, calm, and completely harmless. Nothing about him seemed foolish. Sometimes appearances can hide incredible wisdom. Daniel trusted his instincts instead of quick opinions. The barber called the boy into the shop. Everyone watched with curious eyes. Daniel stayed quiet and observed every detail. He felt there was more to this story. The biggest surprises often begin with simple moments. The barber held out $1 and 2 shiny quarters. Everyone expected the answer to be obvious. Lucas looked at both choices with a gentle smile. Then he reached toward the coins without hesitation. No one realized that this simple choice hid a brilliant strategy. Lucas smiled and picked the 2 quarters. The barber laughed louder than ever. Everyone believed the boy made a foolish choice. But Daniel noticed something unusual. He sensed there was a hidden reason. The room filled with laughter. Lucas simply walked away smiling. He never argued with anyone. Daniel couldn't stop thinking about the moment. Sometimes silence says more than words. The haircut was finally over. Daniel noticed Lucas entering an ice cream shop. His curiosity became impossible to ignore. He decided to follow the young boy. Sometimes answers come to those who seek them. Daniel smiled and greeted Lucas kindly. The boy welcomed him without fear. There was kindness in his eyes. Daniel asked if he could ask one question. Lucas nodded with a warm smile. Daniel finally asked the question. Why not take the $1 bill? Lucas smiled without rushing to answer. His confidence surprised Daniel. The truth was about to change everything. Lucas smiled with complete confidence. If I take the dollar, the game ends. They'll never call me back again. So I always choose the quarters instead. Daniel listened in complete surprise. Every time they laugh, I earn again. They think they are winning. But I keep collecting more money. I never lose the opportunity. Daniel finally understood the strategy. Daniel sat there completely speechless. Lucas wasn't making a mistake. He was making an investment. Patience had become his greatest advantage. Real intelligence thinks beyond today. Many people chase quick victories. Wise people build lasting success. Small gains become big rewards. Consistency beats showing off. That is the power of strategy. Daniel left with a new perspective. The smartest person isn't always the loudest. Humility often hides true wisdom. That little boy taught a powerful lesson. Some victories take time to understand. Daniel finally understood the bigger lesson. Not every battle deserves your attention. Sometimes silence is your greatest strength. Patience protects opportunities. Wisdom speaks through actions, not noise. People laughed because they saw only the moment. Lucas saw the future instead. He never argued with anyone. He simply kept winning quietly. True confidence never needs applause. Winning once is easy. Winning again and again takes wisdom. Think before you react. Plan before you act. That's how lasting success is built. The barber judged too quickly. Daniel discovered the truth. Lucas never tried to impress anyone. His actions spoke louder than words. Real intelligence doesn't seek attention. Never rush to prove you're the smartest. A small sacrifice can create a greater reward. Patience is power. Strategy beats ego. Think long-term, and success will follow.